try to impress people has a price, and it's expensive. Sometimes it costs money. People go broke buying luxury items, not because they need them, but because they want status. A person with debt buys the newest phone. Someone struggling financially spends thousands on weddings. People rent fake lifestyles just for Instagram pictures. Why? Because appearing successful has become more important than actually being successful. But money isn't the biggest cost. The biggest cost is your authenticity. When you constantly seek approval, you slowly lose yourself. You start saying things you don't believe, acting in ways that aren't natural, hiding your real personality. And eventually, you become a stranger to yourself. That's why many people feel empty even after getting attention. Because attention without authenticity feels hollow. And here's something brutal. The people you're trying hardest to impress usually don't care nearly as much as you think. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves. You're overthinking conversations, while others already forgot them. You're scared of embarrassment, while others barely notice. Your mind exaggerates how much people think about you. This is called the spotlight effect. You feel like the world is watching you constantly, but it's not. And realizing this can be incredibly freeing. Look at truly confident people, not fake confident, not loud people, not attention seekers. Real confident people. They don't desperately try to impress others. They don't need everyone to approve them. Because real confidence comes from self-respect, not public approval. Think about it. The strongest people in history were often criticized. Innovators were mocked. Creators were doubted. Dreamers were laughed at. If they lived for approval, they would have quit immediately. You cannot do anything extraordinary while being addicted to opinions. It's impossible, because the moment you try something different, people will judge you. Always. No matter what you do. If you're quiet, they judge you. If you're ambitious, they judge you. If you fail, they judge you. If you succeed, they judge you. So eventually, you realize something powerful. People's opinions are temporary, but the life you sacrifice trying to please them is permanent. And that realization changes everything. So how do you break free? First, accept that not everyone will like you. This is one of the hardest truths in life. No matter how kind, smart, attractive, or successful you are, someone will still criticize you. That's normal. Second, stop explaining yourself to everyone. You don't need universal approval to live your life. Not everybody needs to understand your vision. Third, learn to enjoy being misunderstood. This is a superpower, because people who change their lives often look strange at first. Fourth, reduce comparison. Comparison is fuel for insecurity. Social media shows highlights, not reality. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's best moments. That's unfair. Fifth, ask yourself this question. If nobody could judge me, what would I truly want? That question reveals your real desires, not society's desires, not your family's expectations, not internet trends, yours. And finally, build a life that feels good internally, not one that only looks good externally. Because appearances fade, inner peace doesn't. When you stop trying to impress people, something beautiful happens. You become lighter. You stop overthinking every move. You stop pretending. You stop chasing validation. You become more honest, more calm, more confident, not because everyone approves of you, but because you finally approve of yourself. And that kind of confidence is powerful because it can't be taken away by criticism. It can't be destroyed by rejection. It doesn't depend on likes or applause. It comes from within. And honestly, that freedom is priceless. At the end of your life, people won't remember every little mistake you made. Most people won't even remember you that much, but you will remember the life you lived. So don't waste it performing for others. Wear what you like. Build what excites you. Speak your truth. Take the risk. Be different. Because the moment you stop trying to impress people is the moment you finally become yourself. If this video changed the way you think, make sure to subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And remember, a peaceful life is far more valuable than an impressive one.